Okay, this is one of my invention ideas. This is a circle, kind of like a tire, and it's got 747 wings all the way around, and each wing's got propellers. So as the propellers rotate, each one rotates, all these individual propellers, then it creates a thrust, and it starts pushing the circle in this direction. Okay, and since the 747 wings, they have individual flaps all the way around. These flaps, as it spins and airflow goes through the wings, and the flaps move, it'll create a create lift. That way, lift upwards, and that's pretty much the main design. A circle, 747 wings with propellers in front. The propellers rotate high, speed, and it'll start moving the whole circle in this direction. And as airflow goes through the wing, and the flaps are moved, it'll create lift for the entire circle. Now inside the ring, as it spins, creates artificial gravity, so folks can actually walk around the inside of this ring. If you have multiple individual 747 wing rings like this one, then you start building a Lego parts. In other words, in midair they can hook up individually to one unit and create a flying skyscraper, and all with this one single concept. With this one single concept, spins, creates lift through the wings, 747 wings with individual propellers, nothing attached to it, just moves around, creates artificial gravity with multiple 747 rings. Each individual ring attaches in midair to create one single unit, and all these start spinning as a whole unit. Each one, all these are same deal, 747 wings, 747 wings, 747 wings with individual propellers. The whole thing will start spinning. Now, as a unit or a single 747 wing, if you have several propellers that actually go out and don't work, it don't matter. As long as you have 3 or 4 going in different directions, it'll keep on spinning. In other words, what I'm trying to say is, even if you have multiple engines go out, as long as you have them at least let's say 30 to 40 to 50% working, or at least half of them working, it'll start keeping the whole thing rotation. It'll start spinning anyway. So you can have multiple malfunctions and still keep on going. So in other words, even if one goes out, they can still have time to fix it, because you have so many wings, so many propellers. And in reality, you'll need about at least 3 in each ring to keep it. Like say one here, one here, one here, or 4. You know what I'm saying? So in other words, all the other ones are extra. So even if one goes out, it can still spin. Anyway, as a whole unit here, switching to this drawing, becomes an entire skyscraper, flying skyscraper, and they can connect in midair, or they can be in the ground and then fly as a unit. Here's the other idea, same technology, but individual 747 rings on each side, and you have a drone airfield, and these are little aircraft, little airfield to take off or land or take off. Except on these case, pretty much the way this will work will be like, I'm just trying to draw this. These will be like little bearings here, right? And this unit is solid hooked up to this, which is this right here. So then you have the circle around it. So this is the whole unit. It's one piece. Then you got the bearings and then another circle which separates the outside. And then you have a wing. 747 wings. Okay, I'm just going to do that. Propellers. Propellers. Sorry, I'm just trying to make a point here. So anyway, see, same technology. These are individually, these right here, with separate, with the bearings have a separation from the inside to the outside. Now the outside will be able to spin, the inside will be stable and hooked up to the main frame, which is this. So this right here is this right here. So I just didn't have time to draw a circle inside this, which is this right here. It's one solid piece. And the bearings, which separate from the inside from the outside. Then they have the wings, 747 wings. So as it spins, which is this right here, you create a lift. This is basically a drone airfield to land on it or to take off. You can have a city and a small, maybe a small building or something small, and depending how many of these you have around it, you can have even up to a large miniature city. Anyway, there you go, folks. And this is my invention to the world. You guys have a good one.